Hey guys, I met with somebody the other day and she came and sat with me for hours and she asked me straight up, why did you change the name of your business? Because there's a lot of talk going on out there on why I changed the name of the business. Well, the reason I changed the name of the business to Soul Fitness, a lot of it had to do with that. But when I really get honest about it, what I was doing is I was attempting to be what everybody else wanted me to be. And I was playing this game, and the game was boot camp. And I've never been in the Army. I've never been in the Navy, Air Force, Marines. I have family and all those different things. Has been in those different things. So I was putting on this persona of what everybody wanted in a, say, boot camp. So I came off as a drill instructor. I'm a high D personality guy, high A, type A, and I'm really aggressive, right? So I came off and it was a great environment for me to be myself. And what happened was, after time developed, I started being what everybody else wanted me to be. And being what everybody else wanted me to be took me away from my purpose and my passion in many different ways. And a lot of times, a lot of people, when it comes to health and fitness, most people fail. It's just the truth. You know this as well as I know it. I don't have to sell you on it. I don't have to shame anybody on it. Is that a lot of people, when it comes to their health and fitness, they always back burner it. So, I'm a coach and I call people out on it. Everybody that knows me knows my reputation. And that's what I do, because what I feel, my dad raised me to do a job and to do it right. So I was doing the job to my best of my ability, but in a way I kind of was starting to sell out a little bit, because I was just letting people do whatever the hell they wanted to make them freaking happy. And that's kind of like what a parent does. If a parent does that with a kid, and the parent stops being the parent, it's just like a coach stops being the coach, then you don't have any freaking control. So what happened was, we went up on the mountain with my team and created Soul Fitness. It's just another way to sell fitness when you really look at it. We've always been holistic. I'm going to show you this real quick over here. Give me a minute. Brown's Boot Camp. See what we used to be called? Mindful Fitness. And a gal in California trademarked that name like 11 years ago, and I couldn't use it anymore. We were Brown's Boot Camp by Mindful Fitness. So when you look over here on the wall, we trademarked Brown's Boot Camp. Right there. That's a federal trademark. And then we did change our name to Soul Fitness, Experts in Evolution. And there's a big story behind a lot of this. And do I love doing what I do? Yeah. But what I'm working on now, I'm working on I'm doing my best not to cuss. I'm working on this vulnerability piece. And this vulnerability piece means where I'm just my real self. So real quick, I get to talking too much and I'll lose people. So I was watching this video with Gary Vaynerchuk. If you haven't heard of him, check him out real quick. He says, what am I scared of? Who am I scared to fail in front of? A lot of times we're worried too much about what your friends think, what your brother or your sister may think, what your spouses may think, really when it comes down to it, Gary Vaynerchuk says, how about what your mom and dad think? So, he said, I refuse to let hate and negativity outmarket me. And what happened with my business is it's actually one of the biggest freaking gifts that I've ever received, because Soul Fitness, because of the haters, and why I changed the name, because of all the crap talked about me in the community, is that if one of those people, if many of those people would really step up and be grateful for the start that I've helped them with. I mean, there's fitness professionals in Tucson doing this because they came to Brown's Boot Camp. If they would ever give out respect, that's on them. But I ain't sitting waiting for it. I don't need that shit. Oops, cussed. Sorry. So anyway, he said this: don't complain because nobody cares except the other complainers. I'll kind of wrap it up here. Worrying about seeing the real people, worrying about people seeing, this is my words now, worrying about people seeing the real you and being honest about it. Doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's what we get caught up in life. Playing the parent role, playing the husband role, playing the wife role, whatever these different roles are. When you really look at it, we're supposed to be being ourselves. And at first, people aren't going to be used to you being yourself. When you come out, if you got enough, and I'm going to say it, you got enough balls to be the true you, not the one that everybody wants you to be. Not that people pleaser. I know people, and they're too damn worried about what everybody else thinks about them because they're going around kissing all that ass, and they're worried about making people happy. And at the end of the day, the main person they're not freaking making happy is their freaking own damn self. And this is me. I'm just me. So when you really look at it, what's really more important? Is it more important to be what somebody else wants you to be or what you were born to be? You know, when you really look at it, would your mom and dad, if you had a mom and dad that raised you to do the right things, would they be proud of you to be a freaking sellout and be what the masses want you to be? Or would they say, you know what? That's my boy. That's my girl. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of her for being all he or she can be. A genuine, clean version of ourselves. And that's it. It has to do with coming from here, being vulnerable, being genuine, and being sincere. So my messages are always the same. Be you. Be who God made you to be. Whatever God is to you. Okay? Be that person. Because I tell you what, at the end of the day, man, you're going to sit back and you're going to go, damn, that feels so much better. Because when you look at the stress that gets caught up in trying to make everybody effing happy, man, you right now, anybody watching, doesn't that freaking just make you, like, exhaust you? Just the thought of making everybody happy beside yourself. And I'm not trying to tell you to be a selfish ass in a bad way. I'm talking about getting up early, having a routine, prayers, meditation, being a better person, being kind to people, loving your neighbor, showing respect, giving of yourself. That's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. Mother Teresa got famous for a reason. Who knows? You could change the world. Yeah. Do you think any of the people that changed the world didn't believe that they couldn't change the world? And why can't that not be you? Because you never know what you could say that could help somebody else on this freaking planet be a better person, or that's what they needed to hear, or how what you say or said could make someone's day and enable them to actually get motivated to be more. Be more. Namaste. Peace to you. Have an amazing Sunday. Happy Independence Day. Catch you on the flip side.